Hey guys, Bambino here, back with another X-Plane 11 flight in VR. This time we're on PilotEdge and I'm going for my Cat 2. This is take 2 on the Cat 2. I failed the first time. What happened was I got a little flustered because I didn't have my transponder set properly. I learned a lesson. You have to have your transponder at 1200 squawking altitude. Make sure it's on squawking altitude. And when the controller was telling me that, I got a little flustered and I forgot to report at 3 miles out for final into St. Louis, so I failed. So anyway, thankfully it's just virtual flying and I get to do it again. So I'm at New Cuyama here. It's a flight from New Cuyama to St. Louis. I'm going to take like a zigzag approach, show you my flight plan. Pretty simple, from L8 to 17 miles to the first waypoint, and then 13 to the second, and 22 into St. Louis. If you look on the map here, I'm basically following this valley right here and then turning left to this river and then into St. Louis. All right, so pretty simple, just trying to follow the terrain. Let's take a look at the airports. So I'm at I have to fly 29 here at New Cuyama, but at St. Louis, I'm going to do 29 as well. You can see 29 right there. And then I'm going to taxi to transient parking over there to the right. Pretty simple stuff. Just look at this one again, make sure it is 29. 28. Why do I keep saying 29? It's 28. All right. And hopefully this time I will pass. So let's see. Do I have everything? I got to file a flight plan. Otherwise, won't be able to get my Cat 2. If they're already there from the last time that I screwed it up. We'll fly a 4500 this time. And L8 to KSBP for the Cat 2 file VFR. Try it again. Maybe the second time will be a charm. Who knows? All right, cool. So everything's good. Let's assume checklist is done. Plenty of Petra. Everything's in the green. Plane is flying well. I've got my frequencies all set up. 122.9 is New Cuyama. 124 is St. Louis. And 120.6 is ATIS at St. Louis. I can get the weather before I land. And let's do it. New Cuyama traffic, Skyhawk 328 Tango Delta, taxiing runway 28. Back taxiing runway 28, New Cuyama. All right, so we're going to back taxi to runway 28. You got to get your information correct. Yeah, you know what happened was I didn't have my transponder set up. I didn't realize I had to be on 1200 for VFR. I never read that anywhere. So that was a screw up. And when the controller asked me and explained that to me, I was setting it up. I got that set up and I forgot to report final 3 miles out, which you can't do. So in any event, I failed. So, but that's okay. It's only virtual flying, and you know, this will be the second time I try this. I did try a practice run even before that, and I did fine. But I got to tell you, on the practice run, I didn't have my transponder set on, and the controller didn't say anything about that. So, second time it was a different controller, and he he explained to me that you have to have your transponder on. So anyway, lesson learned. And hopefully this time I will get it right. All right, let's see if I got to do a UE here, which is kind of tricky to do. I got to tell you, it's not that it's pressure, but recording the video does add an element of stress to doing these ratings. I mean, if I didn't have to worry about that, I probably could just focus on doing the Cat rating and, it would be a little easier. But, all right, here we go. New Cuyama traffic, Skyhawk 328 Tango Delta, departing runway 28 to the west. Departing the pattern at 4,500 feet, New Cuyama. Oh, and before I do that, set this as on plus and then on nav. Okay, here we go. CDI's on GPS, so we're good to go there. We want to hit 70, and we're going to rotate. And rotate over the bush in the middle of the runway. Once we get good vertical speed, I could put the autopilot on, and it'll take us right up at 500 feet per minute and keep us on the nav, on the GPS. Autopilot on, and the computer's flying the plane. Make sure that's all looking good. All right. Yeah, that was a bummer. That was a bummer. I was sweating. I was actually sweating. And I knew at the end that when I was landing, I was a little flustered because of the transponder thing. I knew at the end that I was going to fail it because I said I couldn't remember if I reported final at 3 miles out, and I said to myself, not being able to remember it tells me that I didn't do it. EGT to optimal and fuel flow to optimal. We're looking at that gauge right there. Want to get the fuel flow in the green and the EGT up as high as possible, just so we're being efficient with fuel. I'm going to keep it on 1229 for a little bit, just to make sure no one else is in the airspace here. It's a Cat 1 lane here. A lot of people do their Cat 1s here, so I don't want to get caught in the lane here. $4,500 we said, right? Beautiful. Yeah, I just read through the Cat 2 page on their website. Nowhere does it say that you have to have your transponder on. So I must have missed that someplace. But now I know, 1,200 squawking altitude whenever you're VFR. Lesson learned, right? I just checked the online map. There are no planes, literally no planes in this area, so I should be okay here. Ground speed 127. Look at this scenery. It's beautiful. This ortho is beautiful. It really is. So glad I did that. It takes up a lot of space, but it makes it so much cooler. Just so much cooler. Yes, I mean, this is, you have to do it right on PilotEdge. You can't screw around. Simple thing like that, and it really, you have to report your final approach, right? You have to. So, anyway, a little nerve-wracking, but we'll get it right. Let me get my center here. I feel like I'm off-center. Okay, good. I feel like I'm a good pilot, good at flying the plane, but my communication skills are lacking. And I think it's just a lack of experience, We'll get there. We'll get there. Maybe we'll take this a little fast forward here. Alright guys, we're going to switch over to the St. Louis Tower. And we're going to actually let's get our weather here.
San Luis Co RGNL Information Hotel. 2000 Zulu weather. Wind calm, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 14, dew point -10. Altimeter 2992. Arriving runway 29, departing runway 29. Advise on initial contact you have hotel.
Hotel, okay. Now we're back on, now we're on 1240, which is St. Louis Tower. All right, guys, we're 21 miles out, or 22 miles out. Let's listen into St. Louis Tower, 1240. We've got our, let's go to SETCOM 1 to 121.6.
COM1 set to 121.6.
Okay, that's our ground, so we can easily switch over to ground if we have to. Just hit the COM 1. And we've got our squawk on. We're going to start to descend now.
Join Tower Jet 434 Echo Papa is on Foxtrot for the West FBO.
We're Echo Papa Bravo to the ramp, good day.
Bravo to the Ram 434 Papa, good day.
We're 3 uniform tower clear direct dose inside VR.
Oh, this guy talks so fast. Okay, let's hope I get it right this time, guys. It's nerve-wracking.
HR Hotel is based at 30, right?
30 turn right 30 right, clear to land.
HR Hotel, clear to land.
Let's throttle back here a little bit. We're 18 miles out. Report at 10.
San Luis Co. RGNL Information Hotel.
All right, still hotel. Just want to make sure it didn't change. I don't want to get screwed up here because I don't have the right the weather. It's like as we get closer and closer, I have to talk to the tower. It's like anxiety. It's really strange. I talk for a living. I'm in sales. I talk for a living in technical sales. Never have a problem, but this is, you know, it's nerve-wracking. I got to tell you, if you guys try this, it's serious. You have to take it seriously, you know. All right, we'll get to 3,000 and then we'll level off here. See, should be able to see the airport.
Meadows Ground, November 515, Bravo Mike, King Air C90, Slant Golf. Request taxi traffic advisories. Destination is Mojave, altitude is 7,500 with uniform.
Number 515 Bravo Mike, departure frequency 118.8, squawk 1504.
All right, 3,000.
118.8, squawk 1504.
14 miles out. Let's see if we can see
Bravo
the
Mike,
airport.
read that correct. Runway 30 right, taxi via Alpha
There's
Bravo.
the airport. 29.
Over to 30 right, Alpha Bravo, 5 Bravo Mike.
Okay. Got to get this right, guys. Got to get this right. Hard to take in the scenery when you're, you know, concentrating on doing the right thing procedurally. So. What I'm going to say is St. Louis Tower, Skyhawk 328 Tango Delta, 10 miles east. Request full stop landing. Info hotel for the Cat 2. Just doesn't roll off the tongue, you know? Just gotta, like, think about what you're gonna say before you say it. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. St. Louis Tower, Skyhawk 328 Tango Delta, 10 miles east of the airport. Request full stop landing. Hotel, information hotel. This is for the Cat 2.
Bird 328 Tango Delta, San Luis Tower makes straight in runway 29 to report 2 mile final.
Straight for 29 to report 2 mile final, 328 Tango Delta.
We're 733 uniform, Charlie advise when you have Palomar weather and say approach request.
Did he say 2 mile final? I
Or
think
3
it's-
uniform Charlie, fly heading 060 vectors to final.
St. Louis Tower 328 Tango Delta. Did you say 2 mile final or 3 mile final? My apologies.
2 mile final for 8 Tango Delta.
2 mile final 328 Tango Delta.
Number 6262 Kilo, contact, or present contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
So when in doubt, ask the question. Autopilot off. We have the plane. 2 miles, we're going to
Right 0
report.
Hotel, exit right, taxi to parking via Alpha.
80 Hotel Parking Alpha, thank you, sir.
Runway.
No, right 0 Hotel will be a pass for the Cat
So,
5.
2 mile final,
Second.
runway 29.
Right 0 Hotel, taxi, or correction, it'll be a pass for the Cat 5.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Bakersfield Ground, Skyhawk 223, Juliet X-ray.
Let's do our
Cessna
dump.
172, Slant Golf. Request flight following.
Yes.
Destination is Camarillo.
Both
Cruise altitude 9,500, and I have information uniform.
undercarriage, don't have to worry
62
about.
Kilo,
Mixtures
Los Angeles
in and
Center.
prop is good. So
Aircraft calling for flight following to Camarillo, say call sign only.
223, Juliet X-ray.
Number 223 Juliet X-ray, departure frequency 118.8, squawk 5326.
Departure frequency 118.8 and squawk 5326. 3 Juliet X-ray.
Number 3 Juliet X-ray, read back correct.
So what's going to have to happen here is as I get more and more into this, I'm going to have a different headset so I can flip up the VR headset and listen and write down the information, because there's going to be a lot more that I'm going to have to, be cognizant of. Two miles east for runway 29 is what I want to say, right? 2 miles east for runway 29. Flaps to 20. Start to slow this plane down. That's 3 miles.
Meadows Tower, November 515, Bravo Mike holding short of runway 30 right with the numbers we are ready to go.
Number 515, Bravo Mike, Bakersfield Tower, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
30 right, clear for takeoff, 5 Bravo Mike.
Number 62 Kilo, descend via KPEC for arrival.
St. Louis Tower, Skyhawk 328 Tango Delta, 2 miles east for runway 29 on final.
Number 8 Tango Delta, runway 29 clear to land.
Clear to land 29er, 328 Tango Delta.
Bakersfield Ground, Skyhawk 223, Juliet X-ray, and the transient parking, ready to taxi.
I think I did that right, guys.
Aircraft calling for taxi, say call sign only.
Now I just can't botch the
223,
landing.
Juliet X-ray.
Number 223 Juliet X-ray, Bakersfield runway 30 right, taxi via Alpha Bravo.
Runway 30, taxi via Alpha Bravo. 3 Juliet X-ray.
I'm gonna stall the plane here. I'm only doing 65 knots. Got my flaps. Everything's looking good here. All right, well, I nailed the landing. St. Louis Tower, 328 Tango Delta, clear runway 29, taxiing to transient parking.
Right Tango Delta Alpha to the ramp, it'll be a pass for the Cat 2.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
For 515 Bravo Mike, contact departure.
Switching to departure 5 Bravo Mike.
Well, those good words. Pass for the Cat 2. Woohoo! All right, only took me twice, but I guess 2 times is a charm. So, whew, man, that's nerve-wracking. I gotta tell you. It really is. Austin, what the hell are you doing there?
Aircraft calling Los Angeles X-ray, you're on guard, check your frequency.
Get out of there. All right. Oh, man, this is a relief.
For 515 Bravo Mike, Bakersfield departure, radar contact.
So I learned a valuable lesson about the transponder. BFR got to be at 1200. I didn't know that. So, you know, you learn a lesson. It's okay. And now, I'm Cat 2 certified. Woohoo! All right, guys. Well, that was... come on, man. Get out of here, Austin. Just soak it all in. It's like passing a test or something. It is. Well, it is passing a test. But anyway, that's the Cat 2, guys. That's the way to do it. I don't think I'm going to go back and look at this again. I don't think I made any mistakes there. All right, guys. Well, that's the Cat 2 PilotEdge. Really happy I passed. Hit the like button. If you like what you saw today, don't forget to subscribe to Bambino Games for more. X-Plane 11 in virtual reality with Oculus Lift and Fly Inside on PilotEdge and everything else. Happy days. Cat 2 Flyer. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.